Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Are there any outstanding issues from yesterday?
We had a WOW that wasn't working. I went ahead and put a work order in for that. And one of the vital sign machines is not scanning, so I put in for that one too.
Okay. I'm going to be putting in some work orders on that and looking into getting some new vital sign machines too. Are there any targets or goals that we are not meeting, y'all?
Well, we're currently working on our pressure ulcer prevention because we've had a little high rates of that in the last few months. We've improved recently, but we still got some work to do. The A3 is our nurses and our nurse techs are going to be assessing all their patients that are 18 and under on a daily basis and audit them, see if there's any issues or concerns, and kind of educating on the pressure areas where they can have issues, where during baths, techs can, if they notice anything, can appoint that to the nurse to let her check into. Hopefully that'll help improve our pressure ulcer scores in the future. So.
Okay. Remember to check your skin every shift, y'all. Every time you do your assessments, do that. Hand hygiene, we're doing better on that, but always remember to gel in and gel out. And if you see anybody that's not doing it, please call their attention to that. On the fall prevention, we're doing pretty good on that. It's been 10 days since our last fall. We are doing a A3 on that also. It's care rounding with a purpose. It's for you to go around, and every hour the techs are supposed to go around and ask the 3 essential questions: pain, potty, and position. And we're going to be doing like an audit with the phones to make sure, to see how many calls are coming in, to see if that helps. And looks like the last time we had 28 calls on days and 7 on nights. So, and we've set a goal for 20 and 6 on that. So let's be working on that, asking our pertinent questions. Is there anything keeping y'all from getting y'all's work done?
Well, we're still having some issues with the hospitalist batching the patients down in ED, and that makes us have a lot of admissions at one time.
I'll look at that and get back with you about that, ask about it. Are there any workflow issues or roadblocks?
We're still having issues with overflow beds, but there is an A3 working on some ideas to help that.
Okay, good. Any staffing issues that you guys know of?
Michelle's son is sick today, so if she has to leave and pick him up at daycare, we do have somebody on standby to cover her.
Oh, good deal, good deal. Any equipment issues? I know we talked about the vital sign machines. Anything else?
Meditech is slow, and vital sign machines don't seem to be transmitting, but we've put in work orders for that, so hopefully that'll get fixed soon.
Okay. Good deal. Good, good. Any physician issues?
No.
No?
Good. Any safety issues that we know of? Anything going on?
No.
No?
Okay. Also, nurses and techs, please remember to evaluate your frequent vital signs. You know, when we put people on frequent, every 15 minutes and everything, make sure you do go in there and check those and make sure that we're trending okay. And Mike, will you do an A3 on that and get with the educator and work on this? Okay. Any scheduling issues that anybody has?
How much longer are we going to have to do essential shifts?
Well, right now, as far as the next schedule, we are good. We've got enough staff to cover everything. We just got to get everybody off orientation, and we'll be good. Any information? Any customer complaints that we know of?
We did have a patient complain that they did not get out quickly enough because they had to wait on the diabetic educator. So if we could remind people to call her and let them know they're waiting on her, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, we will do that. We'll pass that along. Y'all just remember that if you have somebody that needs to see the diabetic educator, just go ahead and call Michelle and make sure that she knows about it. Okay. Any project updates that we know of besides the 2? We've got 2 working here, the A3 on the pressure ulcers and the falls. Anything else that we know of that we're working on? Okay.
None.
No.
Any revenue or cost saving?
Just reminding everyone to make sure if you're pulling the items out of the Pyxis that you're not using, don't leave it out on that person so it's charged their account. Please put it back for the cost savings of that. Medications as well. If you got medicines that have been changed, DC'd, and you didn't give them because the patient refused, please put them back on that patient or send them back to the pharmacy with a label so they can credit it back to that patient's account.
Good deal. Good. Any celebrations or recognitions?
Jane Pastor Board,
Yay!
so congratulations to her. And the 5-to-1 nurse-patient ratio is going great. Everybody's really loving it. So.
Anything else, you guys? Anything else you want to talk about? Okay. Well, let's have a great day today.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey Connie, how are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. We're really busy, but doing good.
Okay. So I'm looking at your board. What targets are we not meeting?
Well, our pressure ulcer prevention, we're actually doing much better on that. Our last one, we didn't have any, but we
Great.
are doing an A3 on it. Going to be checking skin, doing skin assessments at least once a week with 2 people going around.
Okay.
So we're starting that.
Okay.
Our fall prevention, we're doing good. We're at 10 days right now, but we're doing good on it. And we're doing the A3 on the For the techs, the care rounding with a
Okay.
purpose
Mhm.
and doing audits on the phones to try to improve that. And our hand hygiene is doing good.
Fantastic. Good. Great
Very good.
results. I'll have to carry that information on. What about any barriers or obstacles that you have?
I think we're doing good.
Okay. Well, let's talk about staffing. Any concerns with staffing or?
No, right now, everybody's pretty much getting back on from FMLA and
Okay.
doing good.
Okay. Any sick employees or?
We've got
Anybody-
a few out on with the flu, but I think
Okay.
they're about ready to come back. So
Okay.
hopefully
great.
that's about over.
Great. Any other issues with staffing?
No, I think everything's good.
Okay. What about patient injuries? Or
Uh,
employee injuries? Any
No,
of those?
we don't have any.
That's good to know.
That's good to know with how busy we've been.
Yes. What about openings or vacant positions?
We still have a couple of night shift openings and a day shift, but I am interviewing.
Okay, great. And are there many night shifts or just a couple?
I think it's just 2.
Okay. Good. Any status forms I need to help you complete?
No, we're good
Okay.
on that.
Your calendar, how does that look?
Crazy.
Yeah, a little crazy today?
Yeah, a little crazy, but we'll get through it.
Okay, anything I can do to help with that today or?
Nothing right now.
Okay. Do you have any concerns from the previous huddles or any quality issues that I need to know about?
Well, with the nurse techs and the nurses, we have with them evaluating their vital signs and making sure that they go back and check when we're setting the machines up on frequency. But we're working on that, and I
Okay.
think Mike is going to do an A3 on that to make sure that does get done.
Okay, fantastic. What about physician issues? Any physician issues we need to talk about?
Everybody's doing good.
Okay. What about equipment concerns?
They did say something about some vital signs machines this morning. I know they put work orders in, and I'm looking into getting some new ones too.
Okay. I think Carrie also is going to do that for the budget next year.
Okay.
So I'll be sure to let her know that the first floor needs some of those
Yes,
to
we
be
do. We do
replaced.
lots of frequent vital signs.
Okay. Any customer complaints that I need to be aware of?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay, great. Any concerns about workflow today?
No, I think that's good too.
Okay. Any revenue or cost saving ideas that you have?
Well, we had talked about this morning in huddle about putting all your medicines back up, credit them back to the patient that they belong to, and just supplies like IV catheters and stuff, making sure that you do return those.
Okay, great. And what about any standard work?
Well, we are doing with the nurse techs, making sure they do rounding in the morning and in the afternoon with each other, doing bedside report with each other. So we're working on
good.
that.
Okay, great. And someone's watching that
Yes.
and auditing
Mhm.
that? Okay, fantastic. Anything that I haven't mentioned that maybe we need to talk about? Any open projects or?
I don't think so. I think everything's
Okay.
pretty good.
All right. Anybody we can recognize? I can recognize today?
Jane passed her board, so that's a
Oh,
good thing.
fantastic. Great. If I see her, I'll let her know. Maybe I'll send her a note too.
That would be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I know the house is busy, but I think everybody's good.
Good. Do we have any issues from our prior meeting that we need to discuss?
No, I think we've completed everything from the last time, so no new things.
What about goals and targets? What goals and targets are we not meeting?
Well, a couple celebrations actually. The first floor has really been working on their falls, decreasing their falls, and they went almost 60 days without a fall, but had one last week. So we're trying to get to those 60 days, and that's one of their goals. Also, we had 0 pressure ulcers for the third quarter on first floor. And then in critical care, we haven't had any falls in the last 3 quarters, so that's a big celebration for them.
That is a great celebration. Is there anything I can do to help?
I think if you maybe send them a note of congratulations for their
Okay.
successes, I think that would be great.
Okay, I will. Let's talk about staffing. I know the house has been full. Are there any positions that we're unable to fill right now?
I know there's some open night positions that we're trying to recruit for right now. First floor and critical care both are hurting with some night positions. Second floor has some weekend night positions that they're looking for. I do understand that Human Resources is having an employee fair coming up, and I think they're excited about that, and the managers will be there for that to try to help recruit some staff for that.
Yes, good. Any disciplinary issues that we need to talk about?
Thankfully, we don't have any today.
Good. What about staffing changes?
Well, the one thing that we implemented several months ago and the staff's really excited about it are the changing from the 6-to-1 to 5-to-1. That has really been well received, so I think that's a positive.
Are you able to get the discharges through quicker with that?
I think we are, and working more closely with the hospitalist, I think that's helped.
Good. What about morale? I mean, with the units being full,
I think
how's that?
it's been really busy, but I think with the 5-to-1 ratio, it's helped out a lot with that.
Any major staff frustrations?
No, just getting those night shift positions filled, I think will help them a lot.
Any issues or concerns from your huddles?
Nothing that we haven't already talked about.
Okay. What about safety issues with patients or staff?
One of the things that was recognized in one of the huddles today was that the frequent vital signs, when those are being done, since those are automatic, no one was going back in and checking on those vital signs, making sure they were within the parameters. So there are some nurses today are going around and making sure that those are being done by the techs, and that's being communicated back.
Okay, good. Any physician issues that you need my help with?
Well, there was some concerns about from the ED where it seemed like they were batching patients and bringing them up to the floors all at the same time. So they were getting multiple admissions back to back. So any help that you can give with looking into why they're batching those would be great.
Okay, I have my meeting with them coming up in the next couple of weeks, so
Okay.
I'll remember to add that. Any major equipment issues that I should be aware of?
No, there are some vital sign concerns, but I think we've taken care of those.
What about customer complaints? Are you working on any new opportunities to improve the patient experience?
We don't have any complaints, but they are trialing something out on the first floor where the charge nurses during their shift change on day and night, they're going and rounding with a purpose on a set of patients.
Great.
One set in the morning and the other set in the afternoon,
Okay.
so that they're hitting every room and trying to meet those patients' needs prior to any concerns that
Okay,
come up.
great. What about workflow issues or opportunities?
You know, I don't think we have any with that.
Okay. Any new revenue opportunities or cost savings initiatives you're working on?
No, not any today.
Okay.
I know the staff had mentioned that they were just going to focus on putting those supplies back and looking at being sure that if any meds that aren't given, that they're credited back to those patients.
Okay. What about any other project updates?
Well, you know, the critical care project, that's a huge project that we're working on, and I got to tour the other day up on the 5th floor. They're making great progress, so we're hoping that we're still on track for time issues, and it's looking great. So right now, everything's going well with that.
Good. Well, I plan to be at your meeting next week
Okay.
for that too.
Great.
Are we implementing any new standard work?
Well, Lisa implemented the new nurse tech in-room report, and she's having people audit that on a weekly basis so that we be sure that that's being done on both shifts as well.
Okay. And then do we need to reprioritize any projects or people in any way?
You know, I think we're good on that right now. No issues.
And then finally, is there anyone that I can recognize?
Well, if you can send those congratulations to the ones that met their quality metrics, and then I'm sending something to Jane. She passed her boards.
Oh, okay.
So,
Great.
Very exciting.
I will. Good. Great.